All right, here is the one I wanted to do about Whitedove. Something she posted like 2 years ago. Pete's like, Joe, you have permission to share this. This is just cool. Regarding Theta and stuff. So, how close was Whitedove? You just have to read this. This is mind blowing. Theta, Theta, Theta. We uploaded this to share this with all you can. Smile. Published on 11th of August 2018. So remember, 2018 March is the first time I ever met her and brought her on the show, my Realist News show, to talk about this coin. And basically, I wasn't telling anybody what the coin was until the show. So I'm like, I'll let her break it, right? So, August 11th, 2018. No one in the world said anything even close to this when it was first posted on August 11th, 2018 in the Whitedove Report number 2. Love the dove, but all credit to Spirit. When Whitedove published this, Theta was 10 cents, and today it is over $2. And everyone received free Theta fuel. Theta is up 1900% since this prediction. Quote, in prayer this morning, this is back then, the 11th of August 2018, I asked Great Spirit for absolute clarity and are cryptos here for the future, and is this still what we need to be in? Spirit reassured me that everything is as I've been sharing with you. But Spirit shared something else, something more important than all of the numbers and other information. Spirit said to let the people know they have control. People forget their own power because of all the programming they've been exposed to. How we're raised, our religion, our experiences, and all the other things swirling around in our heads will numb us to the truth if we aren't vigilant. Overall market is going higher than last peak. Theta is still the one. Spirit recently showed me around the 2-year point. So she says from now, 11 August 2018, in dollars, and at the 3-year or so point, so in 2021 or so, those that have held that long are going to say, wow, should we sell it now? Let's not get greedy. But Spirit told me in 5 years or so from now, so 2023 or 2024 or so, you will be sitting on a gold mine. It's going to be significant to the point that people will look back and say, quote, I should have or could have got that. And those who did will have generational wealth. This is that coin, my friends. She got. Pete calls me. Again, you've heard this story 100 times. Joe, you ever heard of Theta? Never heard of it in my life. Crypto? Yeah. Let me go look it up. Oh my God, this is incredible. This is content delivery at next level. He goes, yeah, it's amazing. How did we not hear about this? I said, I have no idea. How the hell did it not come across me? I got people emailing me stuff all the damn time and it still didn't come across me. If you want an idea of how it will play out over the years, look at the early stages of the crypto market. Again, this is just to give you an example. It basically took a while to get started, so Theta will take a while to get started, but I would not wait to get it. Back to the example of the early stages of the crypto market. It went through a series of 10x growth spurts, lots of ups and down as would be expected, nothing goes straight up. Remember, it moves slow in the beginning. Things move slow until they don't. Once it gets some legs, it goes around 10x each 12 months or so until it slows down to 10x every couple of years or so. Sharp inclines and pullbacks. This is just an example. Do not get crazy about this. It will happen, and this is just an example. Similar to the Bitcoin pattern over the last 10 years, past 10 years, but compressed into 5 years or so. When you think about where it currently is at about 10 cents, when it goes through just 4 fresh 10x periods, it's into the $1,000 range. 10 cents to $1, $1 to $10, $10 to $100, and finally $100 to $1,000. Could you picture it? I can. So she said about a 5-year period that things ought to be getting really nice for Theta. She also said, again, Spirit recently showed me around the 2-year point from now, which is 11th of August 2018, which would mean the 11th of August 2020. And then she said, and at the 3-year or so point in 2021 or so, those that have held that long are going to say, wow, should we sell it now? Let's not be greedy. I don't know. What kind of price goes into your mind when you hear those words? $3? Is that all? $5? $8? $10? Where? I know people now that have emailed me, and one called me. They're millionaires already. As soon as Theta went over like $1.20 something, 50, that was it. They're millionaires. At $2, they're multiple millionaires. They now have probably a couple $1 million each. Some of them more. So that's at today's price, my friends. Where in 2021 or so is the price of Theta going to be in which people are saying, wow, should we sell it now? Let's not get greedy. I don't think that's $2 and $3, to be honest with you. If someone's selling at $2 and $3, it's some bozo, or am I really, who went ahead and paid his effing house off with some of that crypto. Good portion of it. And I plan on trading back into it. But, again, $8, $9, $10, $15, $20. Where the hell is this thing going to go in 2021? I don't know. But I'm going to say it looks pretty freaking epic. And again, this was Whitedove. This was her crypto call. She was the first psychic person, whatever, that I had on my show. I'm thinking she doesn't. Who the hell? She doesn't want to come on my show. She's a world famous TV famous lady psychic. What? Pete's like, oh hell no, no. Yes, she wants to come on the show. Yes, definitely. She wants to get these things. Can you help us get them? I'm like, help you get them? I'm going to give you some. Tell her and everybody at her house, I'm going to give them some. I'm going to go buy a bunch. I already did, before the video even started. I already went and bought some because I already knew the coin at that point. Load my bags up before I do a video on it and run the damn price up, possibly, I don't know. Although I don't think it did at that time, but, sometimes you talk about this crap, next thing you know, the thing's running up. But I'm like, no, I'll bring them some hardware wallets. They live in Florida. I live in Florida. They're a little bit of a far drive, but I don't give a damn. Tell her I'm willing to do it. And they were like, oh my God, wonderful. Yes, please let them come over. They made me steak and lobster, man. We were eating like kings over there. And then I'm halfway there. I'm going, I don't think I said I was bringing my family. I don't think I told her that. My wife's like, yeah, you might want to text or say something. I'm like, yeah, good point. I think they might have just been expecting me. So I'm like, yeah, then they mentioned my family's coming. Exactly. Oh, we might not have enough, but we might, we'll see what we can do. Okay. I'm like, ooh, sorry. But it was fine. It worked out fine. And again, we get to her house. She sees my whole family, the 3 girls, my wife and I, looking around. Where's the 6th person? We're like, what? Are you missing? You have one more kid? No, why? Well, Spirit's showing you must have another kid coming then. I sense a male energy. Nah, we're done. No sir, no ma'am. There's a male energy next to your wife ready to come in at some point. And right after that crazy trip in April of 2019, 2019, immediately after that, she's pregnant with a male, little baby Ian, baby Ian. That little cute guy who's about to turn 1 in a few days. God, how time flies, my goodness. So, we were certain, no, hell no, we're done. Ashley was our wake-up call that Evelyn can in fact get pregnant. You don't have to always do in vitro, okay, like the twins. Little Ian, Natural, all natural. And again, I feel in myself, that little boy had to be born at this time. That soul had to come onto this planet at this time. Maybe he'll be psychic. Maybe he'll have some gifts. Who knows? But that little guy has some kind of mission to do on this planet. And I believe it's something highly spiritual. That's why the Woo Dude came into my life, in my opinion, back in April or so, to start working with me. I mean, I've known these psychics. They've been coming into my orbit. Little did I know at the time some of the reasons why, but now I'm starting to see. But Woo Dude specifically, and Julianne, but mainly him, he started to take me to some level. And I believe it's not just for my own good or whatever and other people, but it's for that little guy. Someone needs to be the trainer. I need to be Master Yoda for him, like Woo Dude is to me. So I got a lot to learn and deal with. And again, I'm having dreams. I'm having crazy and stuff happening to me. It's awesome, crazy. Just amazing, honestly. So I know it sounded crazy at the time. You're gonna believe a psychic? You're gonna believe a psychic? Me. Yeah. But a psychic just got my house paid off. Now, of course, I had to put some money into it. It didn't just happen for free. But I got everybody into there. Guys, you want to get into this? Because when they go to mainnet, they're going to give you 5 times the amount of theta you have in something called T-Fuel. Naturally, it's not going to be as expensive as theta, but it will have some value. Therefore, it's free money. Don't pass it up. Courtesy, public service announcement, Jason at 4, as he always does. Some listened, some didn't. It's okay. It's your life. It's your deal. I lead a horse to water, but I can't force him to drink. And I'm not perfect either. Every single call I've ever made has not been perfect. But that one is, thanks to Whitedove for throwing that baby out there. So, anyways, I wanted to share that with you. She wrote that 2 years ago. And now that the price is hit $2.50, what I just read you sounds pretty effing good for 2021, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but I don't think when she wrote that she meant just January, first few days of January when Theta got to $2.50, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just not feeling that. Much, much better is coming. Again, I got a download, a meditation download. My wife got a dream the other day on the next price move for Theta. We got the same number. It's higher than $2.50. And I'm starting to wonder and possibly, hopefully this turns out to be true. Joe, when they give you a number, they're not just giving you the number. It's an actionable event. You have to decide, is it a buying event or a selling event? They're not going to tell you that. Use your own discernment. Well, I think it'd be pretty obvious. The number they gave me, which is higher than 250, might be a good time to sell. And scoop some back up when it goes up. Could you imagine if I do this a few times and all of a sudden, oh my God, the house money I just had to dump into Theta or get out of Theta to pay my house off? Holy shit, I got it all back. I got all my effing Theta back. It's all back. Could you imagine that? That's what I'm shooting for, by the way. And at the same time, even if I don't trade it perfectly in out of Theta, but XRP does the epic move that we think, hopefully sooner rather than later. And I'm going, oh my God, I only have to do that much XRP and just swap it right basically into Theta, and then I get all my Theta back. House is paid for, Theta's back, XRP's mooning. Time to do some humanitarian work, Jason at 4 style. You know what I'm saying? So, while this year might be bad for some people, I think those of us, again, who got into crypto early enough, and it was still early for the longest time last year even. Again, 5-cent Theta, 3.5, 4-cent Theta was in your face. 5 cent, it didn't just stay there for like 2 hours, only had 2 hours to buy. No. It stayed there for a little while. 8 cents, 7 cents, 10 cents. Again, imagine loading the boat at 5 or 6 cents and seeing $2.50 today. Generational wealth is the word she used. I'll end it with the final thing she said again. Theta is still the one. And on that note, you're still the one. You're still the one. Spirit recently showed me around the 2-year point from now, 11th of August 2018, in the dollars. So in other words, she said when it was 10 cents or so, in 2 years from now, so August 2018, the 2-year point from now, it will be in the dollars. It will hit $1 or more. Now, granted, I'll go ahead and look at the chart because maybe her timing was just a little bit off on that one. Theta at 226 right now. I just want to be completely honest and transparent and everything else. Let's actually look. August, December. We got into the 70s. It actually hit 73 or 4 November 25th. It hit 71 also November 7th. I'm just going back. October 20th, it was 70 also. October 10th, same thing, 78. It actually got up to 78, almost 80, about 80 cents, just about. And this is September now. Now, after I get into September, the 24th, it was 63 cents, and it was lower since then, you know, on back. Highest it got was about 58 back in August 24th. So, well, Joe didn't hit $1, man. She's a liar. She's a damn liar. I'm not listening to nothing. Okay. Do so at your own effing peril. Financial peril. She was a couple months off. It's now dollars. Boom. And again, I always tell you, don't get hung up on the timing thing in the psychic world for whatever reason. It is what it is. None of them are perfect like that. Sometimes they nail it, sometimes they don't. Matter of fact, many times they don't get it on the exact time. But it's so freaking close most of the time. You know, I had to wait a little longer. So what? Wait a little longer. Great. So that's pretty cool. It's already in the dollars. And she's telling you, where's that email at? From Pete. 2 years from now, August 2018, it'll be in the dollars. It has hit the dollars just a couple months after that, whatever, December, January. And at the 3-year or so point, meaning 2021, those that have held that long are going to say, wow, should we sell it now? Let's not get greedy. But Spirit told me, in 5 years or so from now, so 2023 or 2024, you will be sitting on a gold mine. It is so easy for me to save you from yourself. Watch this. Listen to me. Don't touch it. I don't care what you see, what you hear. Don't touch it. That's it. Imagine being the idiot who can't not touch it. I had to sell. Don't touch it. That's it. You're set for life. Don't effing touch it. Well, only got 2,000, 3,000 Theta, Joe. Did you not hear her say that that thing's going to $1,000 at some point? You have $2 to $3 million sitting in your lap, invisible in a coin, digital coin. Because 1,000 times 1,000 is $1 million. You have 2,000, 3,000 coins times $1,000, $3 million. If you knew back in 2018, and again, I'm not going to tell you that I know in exactly 5 years it's going to be $1,000. Maybe it's 6 years, maybe it's 7 years. Let's go with 7 years because that's one of my numbers. Ends up being 7 years from 2018. You have a magic 8 ball that is 100% accurate, and you ask the magic 8 ball, is this thing going to be at or near or whatever $1,000 or even past it in roughly 7 years from now? And the magic 8 ball says, F yeah. Not absolutely or yes it is so. F yeah, it says on there. And you know, oh my God, this thing's never wrong. And it says, by the way, side note, by the way, new and improved 8 ball, magic 8 ball, side note, you have this many, don't effing touch it. Don't touch it for 7 years, you silly rascal. Allow me, the magic 8 ball, to save you from yourself. What do I have to do? You don't have to do anything. Don't touch it. And by not touching it, you're not doing anything. You're leaving it alone until the time is right. When it's hundreds of dollars, or you need that 1,000 or 500, whatever it is, done. Make your move. If you knew somewhere between 5 and 7 years that was going to happen, you would have bought in all you could, wouldn't you? The problem is you don't know it's going to happen. You didn't know it's going to happen, so you have to have faith and hope and all that stuff. And I'm going to follow this guy, and I'm following that guy, and that guy thinks he's an expert, but that guy's an expert. My favorite YouTuber, that guy's... And you got to make all these decisions in this crazy world where everybody's an effing expert. Everybody knows everything. I'm the smartest guy in the room. You're the smartest guy in the room. And this jackass over here named Jason Ford is bringing on psychics. Holy shit, how am I supposed to function in this world? And then they proved themselves. Didn't have to, but they did. And some of you took a chance early on and said, you know, even if I don't believe in that, there's something about that little bald-headed bastard that I think he's going to win. And I want to be with winners. Oh, come on, guys. You want to be with winners. Stake in a room. And I want a stake in a room. If he can get a stake in a room, I bet I can get a stake in a room. So I think I'm going to take a chance anyway. Psychic, schmike. What the hell, take a chance. Can you imagine how happy those people are right now? And then there's some of us who go, yeah, we knew this the whole time, as if it was written in stone, even though it wasn't. Like we felt like we knew this. Done. I'm 43 years old. I quit my job last year in January. It's only been a year. Scared to death that I'm not going to make it. Patreon might not survive. Oh my God. Wife. Oh, what if Patreon goes away? What if you just could have paid the house off? Hearing that crap for years. And now that ends. She said, now that this money's there to pay the house off, you never ever have to worry about me bothering you about it ever again. And now you can do whatever the hell you want with your cryptos and get in and out, and I don't care. The house is paid off. I go, yeah, tell me about it. I've been listening to your crap for 3 years. And now you get to listen to mine for 5 minutes about me telling you so. Yep, told you one day Theta would do it. Done. 3 years later. But I had to listen to your shit for 3 years about telling me to pay the damn house off. Guess what? It's a good day. Because that day, that 3 years is gone now. No more bringing that crap up. So, everybody's happy. Wife's happy. I'm happy. Although I'd like to have sold a little higher. It's all good. It's all good. It'll work out. And, again, it's not going to take... Again, this is Amazon stock at $2. Oh my God, I hit $3,000 today. Exactly. That's what we're talking about with this coin. That kind of thing. Except even better. Because Amazon was $2 going to $3,000. We're talking 10 cents, 12 cents going to maybe $1,000. Percentage-wise, that's a better move. But would you be upset if it wasn't? It was the same? No, of course not. So it is what it is. I know there's a lot of people out there who are going to have their lives changed, who right now already have their lives changed. I do. My life is forever changed. My house is going to be paid off. 3 years into a mortgage, my house is going to be paid off because of a coin that I got into that went up many, 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 many multiples in 2.5 years or whatever the ultimate time frame was. 2.89 years or whatever. That was it. Patience, my friends. Just a little patience. And I'm not going to whistle you the Guns N' Roses song either. So, on that note, giving credit where credit is due. And I think it's going to get a whole lot better. Now, if only XRP would make a sneaky ass move really quick. Oh, lawsuit settled. Skyrocket. And I can go grab some of that Theta back that I sold with the XRP profits. And then I'm good again. Oh, I got all my Theta back. House is paid off. I'm a happy guy. I'm ecstatic. Oh, the people from Blackfly, the opener company, they just called. They left me or maybe an email. Yes, sir, we're taking pre-orders now for the first version 3 Blackfly. can I buy 2 or 3 of them at once? For friends, acquaintances that may stop by the house. Can I buy 2 or 3? I was just going to buy one, but Theta did so good, and then XRP, 2 psychic calls, did so good. And remember, Woo Woo Friend, XRP's going to $9. She got that a while ago. Crazy number for back then, right? And you know, once Woo Woo Dude starts talking about stuff, that's usually when I pay attention, even if someone else said it, because he seems to get stuff, and if it ain't happening here shortly, it's going to be quite soon anyways. Like, when he starts talking about something, you better pay attention. And on that note, watch Tether too, because he's been telling me lately he's been a little nervous about Tether. I hate to see someone get caught trading into Tether and the damn thing blows up on us. But that's kind of how we've been trading lately. That's where all the volume is. But I think there's definitely risk there. And Whitedove also mentioned in both of her first 2 reports, Whitedove 1 and 2, Tether, yes, it's going to blow up one day. It will blow up one day. Stay away from it if you can. So I just feel like I got to at least get that warning out just to remind everybody. Because now he's talking about it, and usually when he starts mentioning things, to me, it's like, okay, the time's getting close. And if Tether blows up, as she also said, the market turmoil will kick in. Things will dump because of Tether. But it would be temporary, and then the market would recover. So you don't want to be in Tether when it's being destroyed. You want to be in something else while it's being destroyed, and then the market dumps, and maybe you can put some money in the market to catch it on the dip. But you don't want to be sitting in a big bag of Tether if that event happens. I say if, when that event happens. So on that note, help, I'm tired. I got to go watch that freaking show about the thing next to Skinwalker Ranch. Anything with treasure or coins, or I'm all over it, son. Take care.